Say that again.
But let's see which way it was going. Okay, I think this is the tail end right here. Okay, so the ball end comes, the tail is behind the ball end. Okay, so the tail end is going off to the right. The ball end is going over to the left. Okay, and the tail end is behind the ball end. Okay, then you're going to reach. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so there's my little loop. I'm going to reach through here and pull up a loop using my ball end of yarn, and then chaining one, and that anchors it. And then this is going to be adjustable. What happens then is after you work your number of stitches into that ring, then you can pull this tail and it tightens it up. It'll tighten it all the way up. See? So that there's no space in between the center of it. So you can work. Okay, let's try it again. I said, this is where I get confused too. All right. So the tail is coming to the right. The ball is going to the left.
You're looping it.
Okay.
What's under your thumb?
There. I'll hold it with my finger and my thumb, my middle finger and my thumb. Okay, and this is my ball end. Okay. Go straight in. Grab that yarn and pull through. Whoops. Pull through. Okay. Now chain one while you got it there. And that anchors it. Okay? Now to get started on your pattern, it says make an adjustable ring in the ring, chain 3. Okay, so we did chain 1. We're going to do 2 more chains. Okay? And we're going to do 2 double crochets.
Which hole?
Into the middle of the ring.
Which one's the ring?
Oh, you got to hold your ring, keep your ring open. Right.
That's what causes your crown, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So let your tail hang down. There's your ring. You're going to work over. Yeah, you want to. Oh, what'd I do? Okay. So you're working over those
two together.
Yeah. So
double chain into that bottom hole.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just that your ring is
adjustable. It is.
It's the same as you do on a regular ring.
If it's just that you can't adjust the regular one, you'd have to go back and use your darning needle and tighten it up.
And you can with that magic.
So we did 2.
Okay.
And now it tells you to chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 4 times.
Same hole?
In that magic ring. So 1.
So when you're done going around your ring, you
3.
just drop your ring, won't you?
And then it said chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, right? Okay. And we're just going over. I'm working over that tail as I go.
Okay.
All right, and then chain 2. So I got to do. So there should be a total of 15 double crochets when we're done. So 5 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is not the easiest yarn to use because it's cotton. Oh, and now I've got my other yarn connected to it.
It was 3 double chains and chain 2?
Yes, 3 double crochets and chain 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 2. And then slip stitch to the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3 to join. So I'm going to go in 1 to the top of this. Let's see. It's really right here. I probably should have done an extra chain there.
But the pattern didn't say
pattern didn't say to, so we won't. I think it'll work fine. This yarn is was really hard. Okay, so I slip stitched it to join it. Now what I do is I can just take this tail, that was my magic loop or my magic ring, and just pull it. And it'll, see how tight that gets? And then I can weave it in, and I won't have a hole there.
Basically,
It'd be nice if you could start out or end off your knitted slippers like that, you know?
Yes, yeah.
But see,
Okay.
and
I'm
now
gonna keep
you've
going
got the
on that.
beginning. It's like a little pentagon.
I see.
So that's the
Okay.
beginning of your hat, the top of your hat.
Get it. I get it. Okay, we keep going and then I'll.
And then where do you go from there?
Row 2. So slip stitch, okay. Because what you're wanting to do is get to this next space right here. So it's telling you to slip stitch across the first 2 double crochets of previous round. So that was your turning chain right there, or your chain 3, your beginning chain 3. So we're going to slip stitch into, wait a minute, into this one. And slip stitching just moves you across the work without making any height to your stitch. See how you can't even tell that you moved across there? Slip stitch, and then slip stitch and chain 2 space. So we'll do it again. Okay. In same chain 2 space, chain 3. So that's moving you up to the height of your double crochet. 2 double crochets. And then chain 1, and then 3 double crochet.
In the same hole?
I think so. Yes. This is an increase round. So we're doing 3 double crochet, 2, 3, and chain 1.
So you're going to need chain 2 space just like we are on the shawl
Yes.
to increase the size
Yes.
each time around.
Yes. Now, not every round. Once you get
Okay.
past the crown part, you're just doing 3 double crochets in each space because you're just working straight down there. That's why it's important to follow the exact pattern. So,
Which is why it's important to find out what days she works.
okay, so I chained, let's see, chain 1, right? 3 double crochet, chain 1, in each remaining chain 2 space. 3 double crochet, chain 1 twice. Okay, so I'll do 3. So I did it once. Now I'm going to do it again.
In that same place? In between the double, where you change your two?
Yes.
Got it.
So 3 double crochet, chain 1.
Okay.
And then I do that all the way around.
What about the slip stitch thing?
I'll show you.
Oh, you have to keep going until you finish the entire
Yes.
thing circle.
All the way around.
Okay.
So once I get back to here, then I will slip stitch in the
Slip
third
stitch to the third chain of beginning
chain 3. So this was your beginning chain 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. And you'll
Yes.
slip stitch inside that third chain
Okay.
to join it.
Okay.
That's what you have to do when you're working in the round, is you join each round unless they tell you to go in a spiral, which we're not.
Okay. To join, and it says 30 double crochets.
That's telling you your stitch count at the end of the round.
So if we went around
So-
counting,
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We're halfway around.
okay.
And when we finish, you should have 30.
Okay.
That makes
Alright.
sense?